Hello everyone, and how is everyone doing today? It's a gorgeous day outside, so that's why I decided to make another video outside. Okay everyone, now I'm going to do a Blu-ray review. I know it's been a long time since I've done this on my YouTube channel. So this one I'm going to review. Yes, it's something to do with wrestling. Here it is everyone. It's the best of Raw and SmackDown 2011. It's a 3-disc Blu-ray set. Unbelievable. This cover is awesome. Fantastic, magnifique. The Hall of Famer Edge, who just retired this past year. John Cena, CM Punk, Randy Orton, and Sin Cara. I like this cover, I said a few minutes ago. Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3. Now, the match listings and all good stuff is behind the disc for the Blu-ray set. So let's get this thing started, shall we? Okay, Disc 1, Falls Count Anywhere match for the WWE Championship. The Miz, the awesome one, versus John Morrison on Raw, January 3rd, 2011. That was a good match. I really enjoyed that, and they had a lot of great history. They were former tag team champions and beyond. Okay, next one is the Intercontinental Championship match. Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston. SmackDown, January 7th, 2011. That was a decent match. They fought December and SummerSlam for the IC belt, and they had a great feud. 2 out of 3 falls match. Rey Mysterio versus Del Rio. SmackDown, January 7th, 2011. Now Del Rio, when they first debuted in the WWE, he went after Rey Mysterio and he beat him up and he took him out. Then Rey Mysterio got revenge and all the good stuff. So I really like this. These two guys had a lot of great chemistry. Okay, the Divas Championship match. Natalya versus Melina, Raw, January 24th, 2011. Great match, great feud. Too bad Melina opened her big mouth and she got released. I think that's why she got released. But I met her a few years ago in Chicago at the Chicago Auto Show. I was kind of nervous because I never met a wrestler so close, a person like that, So I got some wrestling merchandise, That's part of my memories. Okay, let me continue here. The Miz versus Daniel Bryan on Raw, 14th, 2011. Now these two guys, had a lot of great history. Plus, The Miz was Daniel Bryan the rookie, and I think it was season 2 of NXT, and that was awesome. Plus, they were feuding for the U.S. belt back in the day, and I was attended Night of Champions pay-per-view, 2010 at the All-State Arena in Chicago. Great match. I really enjoyed that. Okay, then The Rock returned to Raw on Raw, February 14, 2011. I think that was what Luke Cage went there. I'm not really too sure. I think he did. Darn flag. Okay, John Cena responds to The Rock on Raw, February 21st, 2011. No, I think, all that. I think they'll leave that match for WrestleMania 28. I'm not really too sure. John Cena responds to the Rock on Raw, 21st, 2011. The championship contender of SmackDown, February 18th, 2011. That was good. Stone Cold referee, Raw, March 7th, 2011. That was very good. See the Austin back on TV. The Rock attacked John Cena, Raw, March 14, 2011. Steel cage match. I like steel cage match, but I could tell you one thing, wrestling fans, is not the same back in Attitude Era or way before. But wrestling has been changing over the last few years, you know. Ever since Chris Benoit committed, he killed himself and his son and his wife. But I don't want to discuss that. But everyone knows why the wrestling changed, because it was his fault, you know. He did some stupid stuff, you know. Okay, Intercontinental Championship match: Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett, SmackDown, January 25th, 2011. That was a good match. I really enjoyed that. I'm really looking forward to see the return of Wade Barrett very, very shortly. Okay, the streak in jeopardy: Raw, 28th, 2011, when they talk about the Undertaker. Okay, Blu-ray exclusive last man standing match for the World Championship: Edge versus Kane, SmackDown, January 7th, 2011. Randy Orton versus Dolph, Raw, 17th, 2011. John Cena versus CM Punk. And now these two guys had a lot of great chemistry. They met last year at a Money in Bank. That was a great match. Then they met the next pay-per-view, SummerSlam 2011, in Los Angeles. And they met again this SummerSlam. That was a good match. Then they're gonna meet again, not a champion. So these two guys had a lot of great history, and I think they put on a great performance. Okay, Undertaker and Triple H stare down. That was awesome on Raw, 21st, 2011. John Cena adjusts the Rock attitude on Raw, 28th, 2011. This too, when Edge says goodbye because he had a forced retirement because he had a lot of injuries. Because the real reason, not the real reason, he had too many injuries, and he was going to retire a long time ago, I think, and I think the injury just caught up to him. And I still miss it. I thought this is just all an act, you know. Sometimes you can't really believe what on TV is. You know what I'm saying, everyone? Drinking lemonade. Lemonade is so damn good. Okay, let me continue here. A new side of R-Truth. That's when he turned heel. On Raw, April 25th, 2011. That was great when he turned heel. He kicked butt. He had little jimmies, and he still does. Now, the only thing I didn't like, he did not beat John Cena for the WWE title back in Capital Punishment. I wish he did. I wish WWE give him a chance, but once again, WWE dropped the ball. But that's my opinion. I don't think R-Truth will ever be a top heel, of course, because when he came back from his suspension, he went back to face, and he had a little feud with The Miz and all good stuff. And I thought if he beat up R-Truth, you know, they had a little feud. I thought a few months later, John Morrison returned, but it never happened. Maybe in the future he'll come back. I like John Morrison. He's pretty good. What he did at the Rumble a few years ago, when he did it at Elimination Chamber a few years ago, that was awesome. Awesome, baby, awesome. You know, of course, they don't give him enough credit because he's not a main eventer. The only time he was a great guy when he was with Eminem and with The Miz. You know, but that's just my opinion. That's it. Okay. The WWE Championship match: John Cena versus The Miz. We all know that they had a great chemistry. You know, at WrestleMania 27, and you know, they have even matches this year. And for the World Championship match, Christian versus Randy Orton, they had a lot of great feud on SmackDown, May 6, 2011. You know, they had a lot of great matches in 2011. Over Limit, Campbell's Punishment, Money in the Bank, and the best match in 2011, I don't give a damn what anybody says, SummerSlam, because they used a lot of weapons, you know. I know it's not really hardcore, but you guys know what I'm trying to say here. Okay. Rally revenge on The Miz. He went, you know, he got tired of his crap on Raw, May 23rd, 2011. The World Championship match: Randy Orton versus Sheamus with Christian, special referee. SmackDown, June 23rd, 2011. 6-man elimination tag team match: John Cena, Randy Orton, and Alex Riley versus Christian, R-Truth, and The Miz. Raw, June 20th, 2011. Daniel Bryan, yes, 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 or no, 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 versus Cody Rhodes, SmackDown, June 25th, 2011. CM Punk speaks his mind, the pipe bound. It's been 1 year anniversary already, you know, a couple months ago. But I was gonna make a video about that just alone, but I never did. Keep forgetting. It's okay now. Maybe next time if something big happens on WWE. Okay, on Raw, June 27th, 2011. That was awesome. Of course, WWE cut his mic. Okay, Christian versus Sin Cara, SmackDown, July 1st, 2011. That was an okay match. Mr. McMahon revealed his duties. You know, Triple H came out on Raw, 18th, 2011. This too, Blu-ray exclusive only. See the date. The Rock versus John Cena on Raw, April 4th, 2011. That's when they had a great match on Miami, Florida, on April 1st, 2012. Awesome. I got a lot of my friends on YouTube went to that. Fantastic. Kane versus Christian, SmackDown, June 24th, 2011. No count out match. Evan Bourne versus Cara on Raw, June 7th, 2011. We have not seen Evan Bourne in a while because I mentioned that on my show, Top Rope. I think he's recovering from his foot injury, and I don't think he's ever going to come back for the WWE. I'm not too sure if he has been released yet. Probably he has. Okay, Tornado Tag Team match. Rey Mysterio and Alex Shelley versus The Miz and Jack Swagger. I know one person like Jack Swagger, and that's Stephen Breach. I guess he was doing drugs or pot. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know how Stephen Breach got his information, but I never read that stuff online, so I don't know. But I don't know what's wrong with Jack Swagger. I don't want to say this, but he's like a mid-carder. That's kind of say a former world champion. So whatever. CM Punk on public contract, no obligation. You know, for leading up to Money in the Bank. I think, yeah. Raw, July 11, 2011. Disc 3. Ooh, there's a lot of crap on here. A lot of stuff. Sorry, wrestling fans. WWE Championship match. Rey Mysterio versus John Cena on Raw, July 25th, 2011. That was a good match. Of course, John Cena won the freaking match. Okay, Intercontinental Championship match. Zuva Jackson versus Cody Rhodes. SmackDown, August 12th, 2011. That was a decent match. I forgot who won that freaking match. Okay, Falls Count Anywhere. John Morrison versus R-Truth. You know, they had a lot of great history, a lot of great rivalry. And they were former tag team partners and beyond. Raw, August 15, 2011. That was very, very close to SummerSlam. Del Rio versus Daniel Bryan. Now these two guys could put on a good fight. SmackDown, August 19, 2011. WWE Championship match. Dave Otunga and Michael McConnell, whatever, I forgot his last name. That's Mr. Perfect's son. Versus Kofi Kingston versus Evan Bourne. And Evan Bourne, Raw, August 22. That was a decent match. Now for the World Heavyweight Championship match, Steel Cage match, Randy Orton versus Christian, SmackDown, August 30th, 2011. They had a great feud all the way through. I think it lasted until what fall time? I think it was about 6 months feud. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, SmackDown, September 9th, 2011. Good match, great feud. They were former members of Evolution, Legacy. The Cutting Edge with Randy Orton and Mark Henry, SmackDown, September 16th, 2011. Mark Henry is Unleashed, the Beast. They don't say the Beast, but I add that. Raw, September 19th to 11. Special challenge match. Dolph Ziggler with Vicky Guerrero. Excuse me. See her versus Zack Ryder. Woo, you know it. And the guy who played Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. On Raw, September 19 to 11. That's when Jack hit Dolph, knocked him out. Lumberjack match. Mark Henry versus Christian, SmackDown, September 23, 2011. That was an okay match. CM Punk versus Del Rio, that was a good match. I really liked that match. Raw, September 26 to 11. John Cena, CM Punk, Sheamus, Kofi, Evan Bourne, and Mason Ryan versus Del Rio, Christian, Cody Rhodes, Dolph Ziggler, Jack Swagger, and David Otunga on Raw, August 3rd, 2011. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I think it was a 6-man tag. Vote for no. Yeah, that's when the guys walked out. It was very stupid, I think. And when all the wrestlers and guys who do the commentating, they all freaking left. The only people there were Triple H and Punk was doing commentating and ring the bell. That was very funny. It was on Raw, October 3rd, 2011. John Cena versus Sheamus with special with the referee Triple H and commentating CM Punk. That's what I said earlier in this video. On Raw, October 10th, 2011. Mass versus Mass, Sin Cara versus Sin Cara. That was very. I don't like that. SmackDown from Mexico, October 21st, 2011. Street Fight. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. SmackDown, November 4th, 2011. World Championship match. Mark Henry versus Daniel Bryan. SmackDown, November 4th, 2011. Champion versus champion match. CM Punk versus Dolph Ziggler. You know, I think Dolph is the IC champion or US, I forgot. Raw, November 21st, 2011. So very cool. And they had a lot of bonus stuff and first ever on Blu-ray and all that good stuff. You know, Raw versus SmackDown. Usually Raw has their own discs and SmackDown own discs. Hopefully they do it this year. I'm looking forward to it. It includes amazing moments. The Rock returns. I'm losing my train of thought here. Okay, the shocking retirement of Edge, CM Punk blasting pipe bomb promo I said earlier in the video, Mr. McMahon being relieved, Triple H took over, the exploding World Championship reign of Mark Henry, and all that good stuff. So this is a must pick up if you're a WWE fan, or just like to collect Blu-rays, just overall, you know. If you just don't watch every single Raw and SmackDown, you know, it's awesome, baby, it's awesome. I'm looking forward to the new one. Probably the new one won't come out until, hopefully if they're smart, hopefully the new one won't come out until sometime January, not December like it did last year, I think. So that's about it. Now the reason I made this video, because tonight my brother and myself are heading to Raw, and hopefully see some more Raw moments, and maybe I'll be part of this one, 2012. So give me your opinions, your thoughts, if you have this in your Blu-ray collection or DVD collection. Sorry about the stupid flag that's in my freaking face, but it's very not windy, but kind of breezy out here. And that's about it. And also I'll definitely will make some video footage when I go to Raw and all good stuff. I'm not too sure if I buy some wrestling merchandise. You just gotta find out in my upcoming videos. Take care, spike your hair, and enjoy Raw tonight. Sayonara from your friend Team Rai. Follow me on Twitter and hit the sub button up there. I really appreciate it, everyone. Goodbye, and I'm out here.